welcome back to the kitchen, and today we will be making the famous burger that Chris eats every single day for the past how many weeks? 32 weeks, and he is getting shredded. Had a lot of good feedback from it. People want to know how we do it. It looks amazing, and we thought we'd share it with you. So check this out. My trusty assistant with muscles and all, and he is the taste tester as well. He's the one that gets to enjoy this lovely burger. I'll just run through what you need. Get yourself to Aldi's and get yourself the 5% fat burger patties. They are 120 calories per patty, so really good. Get yourself some of these because I think a regular patty is like over 200 calories. So there we go, get yourself these.
Do they do them at Lidl's?
They do them at Lidl's as well, but I prefer these as these are less oily. So when we cook it, it doesn't release as much oils, where the little ones I find are quite oily. So this is my go-to, my recommendation. There we go. We also need some brioche buns. These are from Tesco. Chris found these, and it comes in a pack of 9 or so. So quite a good pack, and they aren't too bad as well calorie-wise. So grab yourself some of these. I think they are fire pit brioche buns from Tesco.
And they're normally on special.
And then normally on special. There we go. To pair it with your size of toilet.
If we're going to do specifics for all of you that want to know exactly what's in the burger, I do half a tomato, 7 discs of cucumber, and then just like a handful of salad, and then 20 grams of cheese.
20 grams of 30% reduced fat cheese. There we go.
30% reduced.
And we've tried many of the cheeses of this 30% less fat cheese, and this brand, Cathedral, is the best. We prefer, so that's our recommendation. Go for this. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. So
splurge out, guys. Splurge out. It's worth it.
Awesome. And then our famous carrot chips will go through as well today. So what you'll need for this is, we will first start with the carrot fries. While it cooks, then we do the burger patties and building the burger. So for the carrot fries, you'll obviously need your carrots. You'll need a sharp knife, a potato peeler, and we will pop this in the description. Hopefully they still have it on Amazon. Get yourselves one of these. This is like such a lifesaver. Instead of you chopping each individual chip yourself, just pop it in there, and it works for most things. So
what is it?
It's a chip cutter.
There we go.
So we'll get to it and cut the carrots. What I first do is cut the ends off of the carrots. Then I will peel the carrot. Once that is peeled, I will cut it into smaller pieces, which then I pass over to my assistant for him to do the next phase. So if you don't have a trusty assistant, you can do this yourself. But we like to do some teamwork.
Note the word trusty. Boom. As simple as that. My head is chopped out, but you'll get the picture. Just make my forehead look smaller than it is. Right. So, boom. It's that simple. So this is roughly 500 grams of carrot that we're going to chop, and that is going to serve 2. So
4 aspects.
But if you're making this for yourself, then obviously half it, or if you are prepping ahead, then double it.
Awesome. So once that is done, we'll get to spicing it. So I've laid out exactly what we put on the carrot fries. First is some Himalayan pink salt. Again, this depends on how much flavor you enjoy. If you enjoy quite a bit of flavor, add quite a bit. Depending on how much salt you have. Garlic granules. Cajun spice. Be careful with this. The more you put, the more spicy it is. Oregano or oregano, however you like to say that. Some black pepper. And then some olive oil. So I'll weigh this out about a tablespoon. Okay. Mix that through nicely. There we go. And that is that. Next step is the air fryer. Pop that into our mini air fryer. And pop that in. Most air fryers do have a chip setting, so you'll put it on the chip setting. For the carrots, as they do take a little bit longer to cook than potatoes, I put it on like the highest heat. So at the moment my setting is 195. I'll just bump that up to 205 and I press play and let it cook. The next thing, while the carrots cook, we will start to cook the patties and prepare the salad bits for the bun. We'll put some of this fry light onto the pan. There we go. And we will cook that at a medium to low temperature. Let that sizzle. So the burgers take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook, depending on how well done you like your burger. Let it obviously cook on one side, then I'll spray some more spray on top and flip it, and then we will add the cheese.
So then the cheese melts on top.
Yes, and the cheese melts on top.
Throw in the toppings for the burger. So half a tomato, 7 discs, 20 grams of the 30% less fat cheese, and then a handful of salad.
And then I really enjoy picking out the bun every evening just so I can smell it because I'm very loud. Oh, it smells so nice. So I picked you the nicest, the biggest looking one.
And then what I do as well is I cut the tomato obviously into discs and then I quarter them. And then I do the same with the cucumber. I quarter it, and when I actually eat it, I pick out bits of the burger as well. So like,
process.
Yeah. So if you are prepping or deep into a diet and you get to enjoy this, you will really enjoy it.
Keep an eye on the carrots, so every now and then just give it a little flick through and then pop it back in.
Then my top tip for the cheese is, because I get 20 grams of it, I like to cut the slices as thin as I can to kind of spread out the volume of the cheese as much as possible, because this is going to go on top of the patty while it's in the pan to melt. So obviously if you just did like one 20-gram block, you're going to eat that pretty quick. So I like to cut the slices as thin as I can, and then it feels like you get more cheese. And then I make sure I weigh the cheese out, so there's no extra cheese going in there. Now, as amazing as this burger tastes, and obviously you guys have been going crazy on Instagram for the recipe, it requires a lot of self-control So like Karina mentioned, I have eaten pretty much this every day for the last 32 weeks as I lead up to my show. But it does come with the discipline. It is easy to go, oh, I'm just gonna like add a bit more cheese, or you have a bit more fries, or you know, a bit more patty or whatnot. But everything has been measured for the last 32 weeks, and that's kind of the discipline that allows me to be able to enjoy this every day. With that discipline, you get the reward of the burger.
And is a tasty boy. Okay, so when the burger is almost ready, what I'll do is I will weigh out Chris's patty. So I'll pick one, pop it in the thing. So I've weighed it out. It is 100 grams to perfection, so that's easy to calculate, as Chris is allowed 125 grams.
Get that 25 grams on there.
So then I'll remember which one it is. I'll pop it back in, flip it over, and the cheese he's weighed out, I'll pop that over.
Distribute it nicely across the surface
nice.
so it melts.
And he's cut it so nice and thin, so it will melt much easier as well, which is quite good.
And then what I do at this stage is I eyeball Mendez to make sure she doesn't pinch any of my cheese, because it's weighed out to the gram. So make sure there's no secret cheese nibbles going on.
And then I'll just flip all the other ones. Put it lower, and then we'll let that sizzle a little bit more, then turn it off. Let the cheese do its thing while we wait for the fries to finish, and I'll start building the burger.
Build the burger. Other top tip as well that we like to implement, while things are cooking, I normally do the washing up as well, just so that when you actually enjoy the meal, you don't have to then come back to a big pile of dishes. So if you don't have a dishwasher like us, do the dishes while your things are cooking. Right, so time to build the burger. So if you want to know exactly the way I do it, I'm going to show you. First of all, obviously you have your bottom side of the bun, then you're going to add the cucumber, spread that across.
Don't always add all of it.
No, so because I like to eat this very slowly, I have the bottom side of the bun covered in a cucumber layer, and then I have some extras around the side that I actually dip and poke at the sauce. And then the same with the tomato. Try distribute it flat as well, so when the patty sits on it, it's not all going to fall apart. But a whole point of a burger is to get a little bit messy, so I don't mind a little bit falling out.
So if you notice, I've popped the carrots on a little bit extra time so that they can start to crisp, as we like our carrots nice and crispy. The more crispy, the more they taste like fries. So that is entirely up to you how much you cook it. I personally enjoy fries a little bit burnt. So ask Chris, like whenever we, you know, eat fries, the burnt ones are the ones I like. So.
Yeah. When we used to eat out at restaurants, if I ever come across a burnt chip, like a proper roasted black one, I would pass it to Mendez, and it would be like giving the gift of life.
Oh yeah, I'm so weird, but it's what I like. So
yeah.
There we go. Awesome. So the next thing on there is a little bit of Nando's chili jam. So we'll weigh this out. Okay. So I put about 5 grams on there. There we go. And then we will get the patty.
This is where it starts to come to life.
There we go. So you can get melt the cheese more if you want. You can pop it in the microwave, and then the cheese will melt extra more. Do you want it more melted?
No, that's fine.
Fine, okay. And then what we do is get this extra 25 grams on there as well. So I'll break off a little piece from here. That is 22.
Don't shortchange me now, Mendez.
And then we'll get some of the
Now, fun fact, like, I never, ever liked salad. If it was out on the table, I wouldn't be grabbing salad. I'd grab vegetables, but not salad. But since being on this prep, salad just helps make the meal look bigger than it is.
Yeah.
So now I like salad.
Here we go. A little bit of ketchup on there. Oh, this is the 50% less sugar, reduced sugar. Get this one instead of the normal one. And we'll squeeze that down. There we go, that's pretty good.
It's looking good.
Very good. Check it out, check it out. Lovely. And then I will plate up my boring one, which is just a plain patty and the carrot fries, as I don't get all the fun stuff. And then I will weigh out our additional sauce, which we have on the side, to dip our chips. So I do a combination of the chili jam and the tomato ketchup. So that is 10 grams each.
And for anyone who is actually questioning, okay, but have you actually eaten this every day? I can pretty much guarantee that I have never got bored of this meal. I look forward to it every day. The fact that it's kind of my second to last meal, it helps me get through the day as well. Something to look forward to. I really enjoy it. It's super tasty.
Definitely. And we have a whole routine with it as well. So we pop our Netflix on, we really chill out, we light a candle as if it's date night, and we really, really look forward to this. And have a Coke Zero as well. Okay, so they are done. As you can see, they shrink. So there we go. And we like them nice and crispy. So I'll weigh this out as well.
Smells so good. You would literally have no idea that this is carrot.
Well, there we go, guys. The famous.
Wow.
What do you want to call it? What do you name it?
It's muscle burgers.
It's muscle burger. So there we go. This is a muscle burger with carrot fries, and my fries with a burger patty.
I also want to shout out my coach Sam for keeping this in my plan for as long as he has done, and if it does get removed, I'll be sad, but I would have appreciated every bite. I know that for sure. What we're going to do is we're going to show some close-ups, so we'll go into that. So make sure you guys like this video, give it a try, let us know how you found it. It's an absolute game changer. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. Karina is an absolute beast in the kitchen, and I would not be in the shape I am now without her cooking skills. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment below.
Amazing, guys, and we'll bring you some more videos.